Okay, hey y'all. Good morning. So, I did make a couple of errors, slightly a lot of errors when I was typing up and talking about the stories on how to spot demons' behavior. So, I'm going to make a video about it so y'all can enjoy it better or just be able to understand the information more. So, if you can't hear me, make sure you turn your volume up. And I hope that everyone is doing well. On this Sunday, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of my other studies, my scripture. So, as I stated, most people might know my situation as of right now. Um, so and some may not. Excuse me. When I moved in here, the outside of the home looked gorgeous. It looked like a little old suburban area type of home, right? And it looked cozy from the outside. Nice greenery, nice grass, nice neighborhood. The rest of the neighborhood and place is fine, don't get me wrong, but it's this house. So, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the cartoon movie Monster House where Nick Cannon stars as the cop. It's a really cute and funny and good movie. It's one of my favorite childhood movies. But anyways, so I get dropped off from the Uber. I'm bringing my bags in, and I'm moving into my room. Mind you, this is room one on the other side before I move to this room, the bigger one. So a lady comes out in her robe while I'm moving in and put my stuff in the room. And she greets me, and she seems sweet. She says hi, whatever, and this and that. And then a little while later, I run into her again, and out of nowhere, she just says, "Do you know somebody jumped off the roof at this house?" And I'm just like, "Girl, what?" I'm just like, "Man, here we go. Here we go." So that's what she tells me. Somebody jumped off the roof, right? And then, so this is like forward a couple weeks in where I'm finally settled. And mind you, nobody came out of their rooms. It was dark, it was cold, it was dirty like a motel. And not only were the things that set off my sensory magnet and my safety magnet, not only the things that I saw, but it's just the fact that nobody came out ever to even bathe or eat. And I'm just like, what are they? Or even get water. I'm just like, what are they, right? So I'm creeped out a little bit. I'm just like, God got me. It's always something weird. And so I like to sing every once in a while, or like I'm really playful, even though I'm reserved and I'm to myself a lot. So I guess she hears me singing. Of course, we're neighbors, so she goes, "I like your singing," and stuff like that, trying to make conversation while she's making some coffee. And hold on, I'm trying to piece it back together. So she tells me that. And then also she tells me that I'm like a breath of fresh air. Those are her exact words. I'm like a breath of fresh air. So that tweaked me a little bit too. So I fly back to my room and I'm just like, okay, let me put all this weirdness together. And so fast forward, um, after this, I meet another entity. It's a guy, the guy that I spoke about in my other video, older video, how he robbed the home, but he's no longer here. So they partner up and they get together, they start hanging out and stuff like that. And he has like came up against me and like yelled at me for nothing out of nowhere, like plenty of times when he was here. And I'm guessing because I wouldn't give him the time of the day. And I noticed that he had an entity heavy on him as well. Both of them had two of the same kinds, and one of them was a Jezebel spirit. What let me know was when I got here, when I was coming out of the shower, I didn't have, and of course I had like mopped and stuff by then, some of the home. I didn't have like shoes on, so my feet were out, my toes were out. And then I run into him. He's looking down. He's just like, hey, like literally like that. Hi. I'm like, hi, I'm Courtney, and nice to meet you. And the whole time he's just staring at my feet. And then fast forward a couple days in, I try to chat with him, and he gives me all of his socks, right? So I could cover my feet. And ain't nobody stupid. I know why he gave me the socks, so I could cover my little toes. So I put that together with him yelling to the whole world and humanity about how he be going to the strip club and stuff like that, and which I know of because I seen him and whatnot, leaving every night at the wee hours and stuff like that. And so I put that together. I'm just like, oh, okay. I said, so you a Jezebel, and remind me of somebody else, right? Like a familiar spirit. That's how you can tell if someone's spirit or is still attached or trying to make contact with you, or God will let you know the warning signs that, hey, if you're familiar with this type of spirit, be careful. Like, to pay attention to those signs, right? So I placed it all together. So like, yeah, so the both of them two, they have a mean Jezebel spirit on them, right? And then back to the other girl in the beginning. So as I get to know her more, um, I like to clean, right? So she would purposely like drop stuff and leave huge messes. I'm talking about like a kid. And mind you, she's like 40 years old or something. I talked about this a little bit, how she told me out of her own mouth that I was more mature than her. I said, of course. And so she's making huge messes and stuff. So I got fed up one day because like it's nasty. Don't nobody want to be around filth. I don't know how they were raised, but anyway, so I had to confront her about it. So one night I had to give it to her right in front of everybody, and she was embarrassed because yeah, she was embarrassed. And then she threatened to kill me that night. And then what let me know was that she was struggling with more than one demon. When I confronted her that one night, she was like, meow, 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 meow. That's how she sounded, meow, 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 like a cat. She's like, bitch, I'll kill you. I stood there as calm as it was. I said, girl, do what? I said, you don't want these problems with me. So I wasn't moved by any of it. I wanted to do some studies. So of course y'all know me. So she going meow 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 meow, bitch, I'll kill you. And then I told her, I said, you know what you can do? I said, you illiterate demon, you. I said, go read a book. And then she started repeating the word illiterate over and over and over and over for a good while. She's just like, illiterate, 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 illiterate. I said, oh, I said, God, here we go. Put that on. I said, here we go. Time to gear up for real. I'm not even trying to be funny, but for real, strange things. Hold on, I need some water in my throat. The girl said meow, 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 meow. Literally. So, fast forward after that, it gets worse. So, this is before I moved over here to this room. Said she would peep out her window every day and watch me. Then she started trying to copy and match the colors of how I dress and the details and whatnot. Yes, that's scary, y'all. And then, what else? Okay, so yeah, it gets weirder. I'm trying to make sure that I'm matching what I type because I made hella grammatical errors. That's why I'm making a video. It was the wee hours of the morning. But so what else? I'm trying to remember. But yeah. Oh, said I must have gave it to her so bad that night that said she be running from me now, or if, when I'm coming out and cooking and stuff like that, minding my business, doing what I gotta do. Said if she see me or she hear me coming, I guess said she be flying back to her room to hide, and she wait until I'm gone to come out. I kid you not, she be running and hiding from me, and all I did was tell her about herself. That's all I did. That's all I did, man. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't leave none of the story out. But yeah, that's how you can tell what type of demons people have inside of them. So the both of them were dealing with heavy Jezebel spirits, said lust demons. And then I left this out. Said before I moved from I'm trying to man, before I moved from room 1 over there, said she came out and called me another time I was heating up some food in the kitchen. So she started rubbing down there. She told me I need sex. I said, whoop. I said, babe, I ain't gay. Said, I can't help you. So that was another weird case scenario. And then when I moved over here, I transferred my room away across the way to this bigger room. Say it's multiple bathrooms, right? This woman here made it her business to go out of the way to come way over here to try to nitpick with me and use this bathroom so she can spy and monitor on me and see what I be having going. I said, Lord, these people are obsessed. Oh yeah, then back to the other guy. So y'all know how I wear the ankle bracelet on my feet, right? All the time. I never take it off because it's real quality, high quality jewelry, excuse me, and it doesn't rust or tarnish. So I catch this dude with a scrunchie around his ankle a couple days in. And then old girl that I had to light up called him out on it. She said, since when do you, she talks kind of weird too. She said, since when do you wear that around your ankle? I'm trying to keep my composure and try not to laugh. So he started copying that. And then he started copying my cleaning routine because, mind you, he had already robbed a home and he knew that the cops and the feds had been sending out letters, coming to the home, detectives I've been talking to, giving them input and information. He knew that they were coming for him. So he trying to clean and stuff and calm his nerves, walking around a boo 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 boo, just like that. That's how he sound, mumbling every day, a boo 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 boo. And after I had to get with him and tell him about himself, he never came up against me either. And mind you, all I did was talk to them and give them straight facts about themselves to reflect on their behavior. And there'd be times where I'm washing my dishes out at the sink and he come by me, still mad because I put him in his place, and be boo 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 under his breath wanting to tell me something, but he couldn't. And that's God saying, you better before I get you. And he never, like, yelled at me again. And then, of course, like, he had to leave the home because he wasn't allowed to be here after robbing the home. So I'm trying to see what else. Man, there's a lot of activity going on around me. And so I'll be like, y'all be thinking that it's a piece of cake and a humble abode. I'm just strong and I know how to handle stuff like this because I done been through way worse. Way worse, man. Way worse. Excuse me. And then said another thing, she wear this dusty wig on her head. And she got a nice braid of hair. It was something like about right here, whatever. It's blonde, a blonde wig, and she's blonde underneath it. I'm just like, girl. And then another day, she told me that it was two of her. It was two of her, so she had two personalities. I said, yep, I knew it. I know what I be talking about. I do it. And she was like, yeah, sometimes I can be her. I can be like this. I said, for real, I said, man, what be going on, God? What are these situations that you be needing me to handle, man? I be like, please cover me in the blood of Jesus. I cry out, man. I said, I'm stumbling right now a little bit, so they don't want me to get this story out, but I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it. But anyways, let me see what else. Oh yeah, back to how demons come to and fro, how they travel. And no, I ain't crazy, I ain't tripping, I ain't slow. This stuff is real and y'all need to pay attention to it. So I stated that because when I look at her, and no, I ain't tripping because it's still the same. This area of her face from her eyes within here reminds me of my ex-fiance. Then put it together with the behavior on how he used to act, tit for tat, the same thing, wanting attention all the time, leaving messes, trying to trigger me and stuff like that. And I'm just like, man, like, you got his face, and a lot of other stuff that you do is just like him. Just like him. That's why I be like, pay attention, man, to people's behavior. That's how you can tell if somebody's sending in a monitoring spirit to spy on you, or it's just simple that somebody is that obsessed with you that they can't let go. Yes, this stuff exists, that they're doing chanting spells and rituals for them to be able to peer into your life and see what you got going on, or just still be attached to you, or just try to check up on you. So that's an example. Say, got his face right up in here, and I'm just like, man, pinch me if I'm dreaming, God. For real. So pay attention to behaviors, study their appearance and their gestures. That matters. And then said, met another kindred spirit, the guy that robbed a home about the strip club and stuff like that. Said, man, remind me of somebody else, but I ain't gonna do them like that. I ain't gonna do them in. I think I've done fairly enough for his story up on here. But man, y'all, it be crazy. And half the time said I'll be laughing. I'll be laughing hard. It be tickling me, but it don't be funny. It be serious. Serious. And then when I be in here singing, or I'll be like, you know, joyful and playing, so I hear her way across the way over there slamming stuff, pow, slamming doors, pow, and burning out the front door, pow, because I'm laughing and singing. They be skirting off, driving off, slamming stuff. I'm like, dang, my energy that strong? That strong to where it be pissing them demons off and they be burning out. I'm like, well, kudos to you. But man, that's why I had to get up on here and show my face so y'all can understand the story better. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. But yeah, nobody was coming out of this mug when I got here. Then they all started trying to copy my ways and said nobody came out and washed their booty. Nobody came out and fed themselves. Like I said, not even a glass of water. I'm just like, how are they living? No, for real, like vampires, how on earth are they living? And you're not eating, you're not even drinking water, you're not even cleansing your body and soul. I just like, man, I can't be a chicken though. God need me to be a role model for these people and to show people and wake people up. And I just know I ain't done yet because it's always something, always a battle for me to break through and become stronger or to teach somebody something and learn something from it, man. That girl told me, meow, 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 illiterate, 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 illiterate. And I just like, do I need to throw, no, do I need to throw a paper ball at her to stop her from glitching? And then when I be cooking, she be like, oh my God, that smells so good. On one of the days I was making that fried chicken, that good old chicken, and I offered to both of them, the guy and her. I said, hey man, you want some? You want a couple pieces? And she goes, no, 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 just like that, no. I said, well. Then the other dude said, man, can I have a piece? I said, sure. So I gave him a piece of the chicken, a good size, right? And the whole time I'm standing there, he hold the chicken for a couple seconds, just hold it in his hand, waving it around. I was just like, man, you gonna waste my food, then give it back or do what you gonna do. Then he finally eats the food. And I'm just like, man, what the hell y'all be having going? And then, so it's this another chick. She's sweet though. She stayed to herself. I chatted with her a couple times. Said, this girl here said won't even turn the light on to look at her appearance. That's what we have electricity for, right? So she just wake up, stand there in the dark, in the bathroom, with no light, and look at herself like from The Grudge. Got long, dark, jet black hair like from The Grudge. I said, God? I said, what is going on? I said, take it from me. No, for real, man. This is not no game. That's how I know that I was called to do this type of work. I don't be up on here playing, man. It's not a game. It's not a game. So, I have way more stories than this, but I hope that y'all enjoyed this one. I want to change it up a little bit, but God told me to share this with y'all so y'all can know the warning signs and what to look out for. So, protect yourself, harvest your energy to yourself, replenish yourself, pour into yourself, love yourself, do your studies and research, and pray, 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 pray without ceasing. Alright, I'm sending love, peace, protection, and light, and wisdom, because you're going to need it. Life is not easy. I love y'all, man. Take care.